Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the leadership and management of the National Training Agency, dedicated faculty and facilitators, proud parents and guardians, industry partners, and of course, the true reason why we all have gathered here this morning. And that's the graduates of Cohort 26. Standing here before you today is deeply meaningful to me. I am honored not only as one of the facilitators of Butler Service, but also someone who sat once where you all are sitting right now. Full of dreams, uncertainty, and hope for what the future might hold. And as I look out to all of you today, I want you to hear this, and hear this clearly. You are not behind. You are becoming. Many of you are between the ages of 16 and 26. And this is a season where life expectations can feel so heavy. Timelines can feel unforgiving. But listen to this. Some of you arrived here straight from school. Some of you arrived here after working. Many of you arrived here after setbacks. And almost all of you arrived after once doubting yourself. But guess what? You showed up. You committed. And not just that. Today we're celebrating. You finished. And that alone tells me something powerful about what you are becoming. Yes, you've learned technical skills. Yes, you went through soft skills. Yes, you will earn certifications. But more importantly, you learned accountability, discipline, professionalism, and pride. Pride. As I walked, all of you walked through this door this morning. Pride in how you show up. Take a moment and think about the version of yourself that walked into NTA on day one. And now, look at who you are today. So I'm going to share a story with you all, and I know my butlers and my butler graduates now. They're familiar with this one. But I want you to listen not only to Butler trainees, but as future professionals in any field. Before we start our sessions, Sir Curtis and I, we have something known as a shift lineup. And this is an opportunity for trainees to make sure that they are physically ready and also mentally ready. So this story I'm talking about, we had a few of them. So at this point, they already understood the standard. We were on our fifth one. And every trainee know, by the time Sir Curtis or Mr. Robinson check their watch, by 8:50 a.m., you need to be lined up outside the classroom. So I checked my watch, and impressive. By 8:45, they were already lined up outside the classroom. I smiled. I said, good, it's sticking. Now, those 10 minutes, will we allocate them? It's intentional. It's completely intentional. It exists for the personal check, correcting details, and like I said, the mental preparation. So when they went outside, I went by the door and leaned my ears right on the door. Wanted to hear exactly what they were talking about, right? And listen, all I heard was foolishness. They were joking, a lot of distraction, and noise. And oh boy, I can smile telling the story now. But anybody who knows me, they know they set a fire in me that morning. So you know what I did while they were midst in their conversation making jokes? Open up the door. And they all looked at me like they saw a ghost. They were quiet instantly. Listen, I reminded them of something that's very important. The training room door represents any door you will face in life. It could be a guest room door. It could be a job interview door. It could be a supervisor's door. It could be a customer interaction. It could be a moment someone decides whether they trust you or not. What you do before that door opens, it matters. Let me repeat that. What you do before that door opens, it matters. That session didn't begin with an inspection. That section began with reflection. And here's a lesson for all of you, regardless of the discipline. Just because you know the standard, and I'm confident now that you all know the standard, does not mean that you are living it. Success is not about knowing what is expected. It's about respecting the moment before the opportunity arrives. That day, those same trainees sitting in front, yes, they learned ownership. And ownership applies to every career path in this room. So I'm full of stories today. I want to make sure I capture your attention. So I have another one to share. But this one is for particular individuals that I know are inside this room. Listen, if you are sitting here today thinking, I am still unsure, this part is for you. After I received my butler service certification, I believed that opportunities were going to come quickly. But truth be told, they didn't. I applied, I waited, I followed up. Honestly, I became discouraged. I did. I was trained, but still unemployed. But listen to me, and listen to me clearly. That's a season. And that particular season taught me two important lessons that I must share with you all today. The first lesson is quiet seasons do not mean failure. They simply mean preparation. Yes. Secondly, positive, and I'll repeat that, positive and meaningful relationships matter. During that time, I vented to a trusted friend. He's sitting in this room today, and he is now my business partner, Sir Wendell Curtis. And Wendell allows you to vent. I can guarantee you, he won't say a word until you finish. And when I was done, he felt how I felt. He felt the passion, and he knew that he wanted to assist somehow. So Wendell was working at Sandals Emerald Bay. And he was determined to help connect me with the butler manager at the time, Sir Stephen Clark. And through his persistence and follow-up, he was able to introduce me. But listen, even after that introduction, after nearly a month of communication, the butler manager, he told me that he would be arriving in New Providence for one day, arriving and departing on the same day. Meet me at the airport with your documents. He was trying to see how serious I was. Well, I can tell you, I was serious as a heart attack. That moment right there changed everything, because here comes the opportunity. Here comes the opportunity. It's coming, right? So I didn't show up casually. I didn't show up half-dressed. I arrived early, fully dressed in my butler uniform, including my white gloves. That's right. And I stood by the airport entrance door, and oh boy, that particular day, the airport was completely packed. And I stood and I greeted every single last individual who entered inside the airport. And eventually, the butler manager, Sir Stephen, he arrived. And he was so impressed by my initiative, by the preparation, and the professionalism, he ensured that I was hired within that week. Shortly after, I flew to Exuma to begin my professional career as a butler. I was not behind. I was simply becoming. So now I want us to take a moment now, because this is important. The National Training Agency means so much to me. Let's take a moment to look how far the National Training Agency has come. When I graduated, a part of Cohort 2, the National Training Agency was still finding its footings. There were some challenges, gaps and pathways that were not exactly clear. But today, as you graduate Cohort 26, and that matters, the struggles in the past are not the struggles in which you inherit. NTA has grown, industry partnership has strengthened, and systems have improved. Across disciplines, trainees are now being hired at significantly higher rates, oftentimes before the program is even completed. Now that's something to be proud about. I can see in the eyes of the facilitators they're proud. But now Sir Curtis and myself, we like to brag a bit, so please excuse me. Butler service specifically, we have, prior to graduation, over 90% of our trainees hired. That's progress. Yes, it is. That's growth. And you all are part of it. I encourage all of the trainees here, a part of Cohort 26, to also stay connected. I want to encourage you to take advantage of the newly launched National Training Agency Alumni Network. Look how we're growing. Look how we are growing. This is more than a sign-up list. It's more than that. It's a community, one that shares opportunities, offers mentorships, and support continued growth. Graduation does not end your relationship with the National Training Agency. Please don't think that this is the end of your relationship with the National Training Agency, because it isn't. It only expands it. So I encourage each of you to stay connected. Before I close, I must acknowledge those who stood behind you. To the NTA faculty and staff, to the training facilitators, thank you for your dedication, patience, and belief in these young individuals. To the parents, guardians, and families, thank you for every sacrifice, every ride, every word of encouragement that helped carry them to this point where they are now. Now, I can get passionate, so I think it's about time for me to close. In closing, Cohort 26, I want you to know this. I am genuinely proud of you. We are genuinely proud of you. Your journey is valid. Your pace is your own. Your future is still unfolding. Be patient with yourself. Walk forward with integrity. And remember, you are not behind. You are becoming. And before you leave today, I want you to leave with 3 things to carry forward. Protect your standards. Yes. When you get into that workforce, and most of you are already inside now, protect your standards. Choose your circle wisely. And lastly, stay connected to the National Training Agency and each other. Please join me in giving a heartfelt congratulations to Cohort 26. Thank you.